let's take a look at how to link one web page to another, and this is going to be using the hyperlinks. So let's close down that. We'll start a new page. So we'll go to Notepad, and I got HTML and title hyperlinks. Okay. Guess I need to put it in the head section. I think I remember that, but there we go. I do my body. Go down a few. Close body. Close HTML. Okay, I want to create a menu. And let me go ahead and do an H1 for the menu. /H1. Now, if I do HR is horizontal rule. Let's see what this design is as we go. So do file save, and I'm gonna change this to all files, and I'll change this to menu.html. Okay, go to our folder. And menu. Where in the world's menu? There it is. I'll double click it. Okay, we get that. Well, it might make more sense for that to be centered, but that's okay. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. So I got style equals. Let's see if I can remember this. Text align. Center. Let's see if that works. I don't have these all memorized myself. Key part is that you don't sit there and you have them memorized, but that you know that it's available, and it's very easy to Google and find out that maybe I left a dash off here or something, but I did have it right. And notice that it put a horizontal rule, put a line across. Okay, now I'm going to put my different websites here, and I'll put that I've created. So I'll do my first one. And what is my first one? Let's say this one. No, title and comments. So title and comments, and then I'll say click here. And once I click there, I want it to bring up the web page. Well, how we do that is you come in front of it, and you do a less than and your A, and then you're going to do your href equals, and then you want to put in the website, which is title and comments.htm. Title and comments.htm. Closing, or greater than, I should say. And then over here at the end, I'm going to put in my /A to close that off. Okay, well, this starts it off, and then this ends it. So everything in between those is going to be such that you can click on it and it'll bring up another page. Now, how to tell it what page to bring up, that's what this href does. So our hyperlink reference tells us we're going to bring up this page. So you have to, of course, spell this right. So let's save this and see what that looks like. So refresh that. You see that it's got a different color. It's underlined. And if I click that, it'll bring up that page. Now I can do a back to go back. Now let's put our other ones in here. What is my next one? Next one is div and font. We'll just say that's div and font. And I'll do my less than a href equals, and that website was called div and font format. Div and font format.htm. I'll say click here. You can put anything in there. You don't have to put click here. It can actually even be an image, which we'll take a look at that. Okay, now keep in mind this is I do need a line break here. So put a line break. And now let's go refresh this. And see, we got that. So if I click this, it'll bring up that web page. Though obviously I got something spelled wrong. So we go back. Div and font. Div and font underscore format dot html. I'm not seeing anything wrong. Div and font format HTML. There we go. Save that. And now let's refresh this. And now if I click that, it'll bring up that that web page. Let me do one more. And then I'll talk about some other items. So I'll put another line break here. And next one I want to reference is the doc format headline. Document formatting. Headings and alignment. I got href equals. Now instead of typing that in, you can come over here. This is kind of an easy way if you just do not seeing it. You right click on it and you say rename, and when that comes up, you then do a Control C, and that copies the name. Now it's not going to copy the HTML part, but then I do escape, and then I come over here and I do a Control V, and I paste it in. So that's handy. And click here, /A, and then my line break. You don't have to put that all on one line. You can remember, because the spacing doesn't matter. I can come here and I can press enter and put that like that and save it. Refresh, and then you see the new one. Okay, then I do it back. Now, if I didn't want those to replace the menu page, I wanted them to open up in a new window. There's different targets you can do, but if I come here and I say target equals underscore new, like this, and save that, then if I come over here and refresh this, then when I click that, it'll open up, in this case, a new tab. In some browsers, it'll open up in a new window, and that way when you close this, then you're back to your menu. Some people hate new windows, new tabs. Some people love them. I personally, if you go to my webpage, you'll see a lot of them, because I tend to like them. Now, let's put a couple more line breaks in here. And now we're going to put the image in here. Image source equals, and I'll do one of the Pink Panthers. pinkpanther.png. pinkpanther.png. And let's save that and go back and okay, we got our image now. Instead of clicking text to bring up another page, you can actually click anything. I shouldn't say anything, but you definitely click images. And how you do that is you put the anchor around the image. So I start in front of the image, and I'm going to bring up my webpage, mathheals.com. And let me put a target equals underscore new, so it opens in a new page. And I'll go down the next line. I don't like scrolling. And then here I'll put my closing. Oftentimes, if you have some HTML embedded in another, you'll indent it and you'll set it up like this, so you can easily see what's embedded between those anchors. Okay, now if I save that, come over here, refresh this. Now when I put my mouse over the Pink Panther, it becomes a hand. And if I click that hand, it brings up my web page. But in this this video, we showed you how to hyperlink different items together on the internet, different pages.